Good evening, all. My name is Hilary Achebe. I'm the partner of Achebe and Company. So today I'll be speaking on accounting. I just want to give us an overview of accounting. So this is part of our series of lectures we'll be delivering on a daily basis. So we'll be picking topics one by one as they affect SMEs. So that once we get out of this COVID-19 lockdown, we can go in strong into our businesses and we'll push and even surpass our targets. So today we're talking about accounting. So why are we even talking about accounting? With our little experience, I've come to realize that accounting is a major determinant of the success of every business, be it an SME, be it a multinational, right? It's very critical because it has a front and a backward view, right? So what do I mean by front and a backward view? So accounting can be in two basic forms. It can either be historic or it be futuristic. So historic, that's for companies that are already in operation, so they have past information that they need to prepare statements that will tell how the company is faring. That's the historic. So the way you do that is being presented in the financial statement. Accounts like profit and loss account, popularly known as statement of comprehensive income of a business, so which states the profitability of the business in terms of how they fared in the operation, whether they made a profit or they made a loss, and to what margin did they make a loss, right? So that's the statement of profit and loss. Now the next statement again is the statement of balance sheet that shows the assets and the liability of a business at every point in time. So it tells what the business owns as asset, as in the physical asset they are using to run the operation, as against the liability, which is the loans, as against the capital, as against the creditors, and the whole liability that is tied to the company, or contingent liability that is tied to the business. So the statement tells you what the business is worth at every point in time. So the next statement is the cash flow statement. The cash flow statement is a statement that tells the cash utilization in a period. Right? It tells you how the cash was utilized in a period. So some other thing that most entrepreneurs don't know is cash flow statement is very critical because it tells you, it makes sense of what number is presented in your income statement. So your income statement produces a profit, but the profit doesn't necessarily mean that's the amount sitting in your bank. The cash flow statement is what dissects that profit to now tell you how it relates to the amount that is seated in your bank. So a cash flow makes sense of your profit and loss account. A profit and loss account can declare a profit, whereas in your physical bank account you don't have money. So most times this causes a whole lot of confusion and makes a new entrant into the entrepreneurial world to get confused. Right? So when they see financial statement, they get confused. They are like, accountants are just cooking up numbers and the numbers are not adding up, which I understand the complaint, right? So, but that's the function, or that's the purpose of the cash flow statement. So that's for the historical accounting. So there's the futuristic accounting. This part, it consists of the set of accounts that is prepared, the series of accounts or statements that are being prepared, bearing in mind the operation of the business and the future. So one of these statements include the business plan. So a business plan is a statement that shows, that outlines what a business will do in once they come live in operations. So it states and it outlines the necessary steps, the costs that will be incurred, the projected revenue that they're expecting, and marketing budget, and what pretty much it just tells you the entire life of a business, right? It tells you step by step that processes that the business would follow to achieve what they want to achieve, right? So this accounting is in the future because most times a business plan is prepared for a year, 5 years, 10 years in future. So it gives the investor or the entrepreneur a vivid picture as to where this business will be, all things being equal, in the future, right? So that's the business plan. Some other form of futuristic accounting is like financial forecast, which is for businesses that are already operational, but they just want to understand, maybe they want to tweak their model in such a way that they want to see what impact is going to create in their revenue or on their cost structure, right? So this gives them some futuristic view of what might happen if some steps are taken now, right? Also, we also have budget, which is like an annual or a quarterly or a monthly statement that tells the proposed expenditure as against proposed income, right? It just gives you what a company or a business would do in a certain period of time in terms of the expenses they're looking at incurring and the revenue they're expecting. So these are the two broad forms of accounting: futuristic and historical. So they are very critical to every business. Most of the time, what we've seen in most developing countries like Nigeria, most of our entrepreneurs don't think it is important to do the futuristic accounting. So they all think accounting is just the historical. And basically, they do the historical for one purpose, which is purpose for tax compliance, right? But no, compliance is even the least reason for accounting. The real reason for accounting is to serve as a guide as to how the business is going to fare in the future. So you need to prepare your books to know how you fared in the past, to know what and what to do, what and what to tweak, what and what costs to cut, or what costs to add to drive revenue, right? So it gives you some sort of direction, some sense of direction as to where your business will be in a certain period of time if you tweak one or two things, right? So, but most of our entrepreneurs just see accounting as some step or some operation that has to happen in a business basically for compliance sake, which is maybe when the tax man comes around, or when they have to take pension, or when they have to do payroll. No, that's wrong. It is really, really wrong. A company that don't keep account or that don't keep proper books of account cannot scale. There is no multinational company that don't have a structured accounting process, right? Now, these days, we've brought out a package that makes it pretty accessible for even SME businesses. You don't necessarily need to go hire some very experienced accountant for a very high cost, because we understand that most of your businesses most SMEs are starting with their seed funding, their seed capital, which is not so much, and it's supposed to carry them for a while, maybe 6 months to a year. So they are looking at always trying to cut costs, right? So we have a package as a consulting firm for most SMEs where you can plug in. We have different kind of packages where you can plug in, and we will serve as your accountant working remotely, or we can also work from your location depending on how complex or how tedious your operations are. But in earnest, we can work remotely from your business and still keep your books properly, accounting wise, tax wise, and business advisory wise, right? Because we have a couple of experience in these areas, right? So it's critical for entrepreneurs to key into this so that they can start keeping books properly and making the right decisions, making informed decisions rather than making decisions based on guesswork. Because when you don't have data to back decisions, then that decision is a guesswork, right? You need to make decisions based off of data. You must see numbers. Numbers should tell you why you should do what you are trying to do, right? So if you are making any decision as a business owner without numbers, then you are doing guesswork. So it's just you are working per chance, right? So it is critical for entrepreneurs to key into these packages that we've opened, that is shown on the screen now. We have different packages and they are very affordable. So our business model is basically targeting SME businesses to render this service. So it's a gap we notice in the economy. So we're trying to fill that gap, right? Provide our expertise. We have a couple of chartered accountants that work with us. Provide our expertise, right, at a very, very affordable price. So every business, whether you're a small or a medium-sized business, you can afford our service, right? So you don't have any excuse now not to do what is right or not to make right decisions, right? So thanks. So we have our details showing on the screen. If you have any question or you need more explanation, you can reach out to us. You go to our website as shown on the screen, or reach out to me straight on my email. You can see there, Hillary@achebe.ng. You can have my number showing on the screen. Call me and we can have a chat. We can book a meeting, have a drink, and talk about this, and make sure that you're doing things right. Thanks a lot.